For this coconut flour bread, all you'll need is some coconut flour, which is rich in fiber and protein, an excellent gluten-free alternative to wheat flour, perfect for making breads, cookies, etc., especially if you're following a ketogenic lifestyle. You will need about 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and you will need a stick of butter or 8 tablespoons of butter, 6 large eggs at room temperature, and a variety of spices of your choice and Himalayan salt or sea salt. I've got some garlic powder, some Banting spices, Cajun and lemon and herb, and some herbs. You can use any flavor you like, just make it your own. Into a bowl you're going to add in 1 cup of coconut flour. You could have half a cup of coconut flour if you'd like. To increase the size of the bread, I'm adding a cup of flour. I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of baking powder. This is where you can personalize your bread. I'm just going to add in some herbs, some garlic powder. You can use about a teaspoon or 2, depends on how you like it. Some Himalayan salt. And I'm going to use some Banting Cajun spice, which has no carbs in, which is really great. Given the dry ingredients a good mix, and we'll set this aside and move on to the next step. Into my bowl I'm going to add in 6 eggs. Eggs for about 1.5 minutes till it's nice and bubbly. Guys, this is what your egg should look like after you've beaten it for about 1.5 minutes. Next we're going to melt the stick of butter in the microwave and slowly add it into the egg mixture using the hand mixer. If you do not have a hand mixer, just use a whisk, it will do the same job. Guys, now we are going to add in our wet mixture, the egg and butter mixture, into the dry ingredients. And using a hand mixer, we're going to just beat that slowly. We're going to add that in very slowly. A loaf pan where you're going to grease with either coconut oil or some coconut spray to keep it low carb, or some butter. And now you're just going to pour in your mixture, your bread mixture, into your loaf pan. In the meantime, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 180 degrees Celsius, and you're going to cook your bread for 40 to 50 minutes. pop it into your oven for about 40 to 50 minutes. And that's it, guys. And the wonderful thing is this bread only contains 1.5 net carbs per slice. Have it with some butter, however you like. At least you know it's low carb, ketogenic friendly, Banting friendly, Atkins friendly, and it's delicious. So let's pop this into the oven. Guys, I've just taken the bread out the oven. I let it cool in the pan for about 10 minutes and now I'm going to cut it up. I left it in the oven a little too long, but make sure to check on it about 35 minutes, 40 minutes into baking your bread. So let's cut up our delicious low carb bread. So I'd say about an inch is about 1.5 net carbs. So you can have a couple of slices of these, guys, and if you're craving bread or miss having something like that, then this is a perfect recipe for you. Guys, I just want to give you one more tip. If you want to make a loaf of bread that is more larger, a little bit wider, to make a sandwich, I highly recommend getting a narrow loaf pan and your bread will rise better. As you know, coconut flour is not the same as regular wheat flour, but the health benefits, guys, this is only 1.5 net carbs per slice compared to regular bread that spikes your insulin very high, glucose and sugar, etc., and all the things that they put in regular bread. So if you're on keto and you want a nice sandwich, I highly recommend you getting a narrow loaf pan. But other than that, this is fantastic.
Inside lane, missing exits, glued to the pavement. Between the lines, I'll keep my gaze straight ahead as the last stop flies by. No more waiting for the gun to fire, no more walking through revolving doors.